Hello there, and welcome to Super Auto Pets, where today we're going to be showing off this cute little game that has had some brand new goodies released for it. That means new pets, new abilities, new mechanics, and new fun things to do. And you know what? We're going to be playing with none of them. You heard that right. Of all of the new things we can play with, I'm going to be doing the one thing that doesn't synergize with anything. That's to say, we're going to be ignoring all the game mechanics and trying to break things just by beefing our dudes up to a point where they are indefeatable. It's gonna be amazing as we start the first round with a victory. But if you notice, there was this brand new trumpet sound, and with it, a nice cute little doggo comes on out. That's right, there's a new trumpet mechanic, where some creatures will generate trumpets. It is a shared resource assigned and associated to each individual team, and the more trumpets I have, the bigger the dog that appears at the end of the wave. Let's say when the second to last of my creatures is alive, or should I say, the last one standing, then the golden retriever comes to rescue it. Now, the size of that golden retriever is determined strictly by the amount of trumpets I have. If you notice here, no doggo came to save the last pet here on the team. That's because I didn't have any trumpets left, as trumpets are a resource. This is a shared resource across every pet we have. And specifically, these tamarin monkeys, they expend trumpets in exchange for dealing damage to the enemy's team, which is why I have them. Quite good. You see the goose here. It's just very angry and terrifying. It reduces the damage output of the enemy's team, and the creature on the front end, it gives us groundhog. Sorry, the groundhog gives us bonus trumpets whenever it faints. So now we're off into this next round with the cake on the lemur. It's going to deal extra damage. So the cake causes the creature to level up 1 level and then immediately faint, casting its on-faint ability. We'll see it here, where it casts 3 damage to all enemy targets, which is quite effective, and it'll carry us potentially through this little bit of the game. But for now, I'm looking to beef up the rest of our dudes. I don't think I want to hang on to that groundhog anymore. I'm just going to level that up here. Ooh. Yeah. So I have options here. The groundhog I don't necessarily want. As much as it does give us trumpets, it is kind of not an amazing pet. So I want to get rid of it. The cherries here enable me to get rid of it. But I don't quite know how I want to handle this. I'll leave the ox in front. And I will level up the tamarin monkey and just freeze the cherry for later. The cherry grants 2 trumpets when the pet holding it faints. This allows me to get 2 trumpets for use with the tamarin monkey without having to rely on the groundhog. So I can get rid of the groundhog, get something better, and then still have a functional monkey. Okay, great. But what I'm really looking for is scaling. The monkey doesn't scale, the groundhog doesn't scale. The trumpets don't scale particularly well, so I'm looking for big, thick things here. The beta fish, or the beta fish here, is it's quite good. The question is, what do I get rid of? I think I get rid of the goose. I'm contemplating getting rid of the groundhog and replacing with the cherry. Alright, so we'll get rid of the goose. We'll put the beta fish in front, and I'll give it the cherry. That way I can just straight get rid of the groundhog altogether. And I will actually, I think I'm going to freeze the ant for now. Level up the beta fish instead. The reason for that is I want to level up the ant to get a tier, to get +1 on the tier in the shop, so I can snipe out a level 5 creature whenever the shop rolls around. But this is the round where we should start getting some extra thickness in our wave here. We see a 7-8. and just general beefiness. The ant is a nice one-of because it gets thick. It gets thick pretty quick. So it's quite nice. Even when this dog comes out, it's not gonna just immediately. We just immediately get rid of it. The lemur creature, it does well for us. Oh, monkey. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna get this so I can get a level 4. Yeah, this is... Secretary Bird is, that's gonna be a nice upgrade from the groundhog. Alright, so we'll sell off the groundhog, put this... I'm sorry, did that just ring at me? I know it's... I'm sorry, I haven't actually purchased the, I haven't actually picked up the Secretary Bird in my lineup yet. I didn't know it made that sound when he picked it up. That's amazing. Okay. Alright, well, I'm still gonna save the ants for next wave, or next round, when I can get a tier 5, because the next round, tier 4 will roll around. That way I can upgrade the ants to level 2, which will replace its slot in the shop with a tier 5, so we can potentially get a high level creature quite quickly. Beautiful. Get a nice beefy ant. Upgrade the ox. It's so good. Look at it. It's so thick that she could have rinsed the entire enemy team here. Yep. Dog doesn't stand a chance against that kind of ox. Beautiful. Alright, so now we're at tier 4, so this means I can just upgrade the ants and get a tier 5. Hey look, a crane. This looks amazing. I'm going to grab this. The question is, what do I replace it with? I think I would just replace ants. We are getting to the point where the monkey does not help us much. I think I'm going to leave it for now because I want to be able to upgrade it to a tier 3 and therefore obtain the next level 6 creature as well. Contemplating positioning, because this is actually kind of rough. I ideally want to be buffing the ox, but the lemur in that position in the rear really doesn't do anything. Oh well, I gotta get this guy now. Ooh, fire ants. Tempting, because I could stack strength on the ox for that, but it's not... I'm not going to do that right now. I do see the sea lion, which is interesting to me. But I think we replace the lemur with the fish, because I can stack the lemur, at least once I have enough money next round, I can replace it. So I can stack everything on the ox, or at least generally get bigger creatures, as the fish expends trumpets in exchange for bonus stats on the creature behind it. So I could do something like put the fish in front of the ox, we get a giant ox, which would be nice. Oh, we are going to run through this team. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Smack it. That's a lot of smacking happening right there. Look at it. Even our crane takes that out. This was not as close as I uh-oh. Yeah, okay, so remember when I said the monkey doesn't do anything for us? Yeah, that's the explanation of that. I need to get rid of this guy immediately. Or put him not all the way in the back so we could have some use. The problem is I have to put it behind the beta fish, or else it doesn't do anything. Which is not great, because if I put it behind the beta, then the monkey gets buffed, and then it doesn't do anything for me. Okay, yeah, we'll replace with the sea lion, just because the sea lion can help us scale somewhat. Sea lion, not great, but it does buff the other creatures. I want to be replacing the sea lion. I don't know that I want to upgrade this sea lion. It is a decent... It's okay. I'll just freeze it and I'll purchase it this round in case I don't find something better in this next couple rolls. Okay, so we'll just do this. This does actually give us the option to potentially get another sea lion next round and then get a tier 6 creature. a tier 6 pet in the shop when we get the upgrade. We'll see how this goes. For now, it actually looks like the enemy team is going to be quite thick, especially that lizard, but not nearly thick enough to get through our ox. Ox slaps super hard. It's beautiful. You love to see it. Alright, so now we have tier 5 pets unlocked, which means the next time we get a level up, we can get a tier 6 pet. Alright, immediately I need to remove one of our dudes. I'm going to keep the sea lion, and I'll get rid of the secretary bird. So here we have the octopus. The octopus is an on-buy creature. Every time we buy the octopus, it gives everyone else on the team a +1 attack and +1 health, which is, it's something. As long as we keep buying them, they'll be great. I am actually going to take the riskier play here. Am I going to take the riskier play? Okay, so if I give the chocolate to the sea lion, it upgrades it to level 2. But here's the thing. If I give the chocolate to the octopus, it gets it closer to level 2. And if I get a level 2 octopus, then there it is. This waffle can give even more stats. So the way the waffle works is it re-triggers the on-buy effects. Rather than just buying an octopus and selling an octopus and buying an octopus and selling an octopus ad infinitum, instead I just upgrade the octopus, getting the on-buy effect. Did he just swap my unit around? We're in the middle of talking here? How rude. It's okay, we got stats for days on this. We're going to kind of overrun them. Anyways, once we get an upgraded octopus, I can instead just keep feeding waffles to the octopus, and every time... There are so many things. Every time I think we're going to get a clean win, it's like they have so many new mechanics just coming in that it throws me off guard. Anyways, if I upgrade the octopus, then we get the stronger version of the on-buy effect. So I want that's going to be priority 1. Let's see, there's another waffle. I can just keep upgrading those and getting more and more on-buy effects and buff the entire team, which is way, way stronger than the sea lion. So yes, I could have upgraded that sea lion to a level 2 and then given me access to a tier 6, but I would prefer... I took the riskier route of trying to get a level 2 octopus, which I'm not sure is the correct decision at this point, but nevertheless, we do have quite a thick team. And we are smashing. That is an emu doing great work. That's a good combo, actually. I should play with that combo. That looks fun. You know what else looks fun? Smashing that giant dog to pieces. I like how we have the token dog that just comes in at the end. Like it's already over. But our token golden retriever is here just to play. Alright. Ooh, level 2 crane. Okay. So, pita bread. It isn't a waffle, but it does give one of our dudes +15 health, which is kind of a lot of health given that we're like... Ah, here we go. Immediately upgrade you. That's going to give +2 to everyone. Ah, oh, man. Every time I see this Highland cow here, you gain +1 trumpet on the start of battle for every 2 HP that this has, and as you can tell, we're going to be stacking HP. I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to pick it up because I would have to replace the sea lion because I can't replace the crane here. The crane is too good. I would have to replace the sea lion, and I would prefer to have more stats on everyone than something gimmicky like trumpets. We're not playing gimmicks. We're smashing. We're getting big, thick, and strong. It's going to be amazing. Here we go. Look at that ox. Look how thick he is. Look how much thicker he is. It's 2230 with a melon helmet. Oh, those piggies gonna get flattened. No. Ox, why? The dog took out my ox. Alright, so we're up to 8 wins. We're in the end streak here. I definitely cannot be changing the team. We gotta live with it. We'll get bonus on the beta fish. And, oh, another pita bread. You know what this means? Who gets thickened? Give it to the bird. Is there anything else you're excited? That's another pita. Alright, well, we're gonna save this. So, I do hesitate. I do hesitate to freeze foods because waffle is a food and we're looking for as many waffles as possible so we can repeatedly upgrade. We can repeatedly just stuff our octopus full of waffle. But the pita bread's just kind of a little bit too good to pass up. Okay. Oh, is that double cake? What's this dude doing? Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Oh my god. That's a big bird. That was scary. That was actually really cool. I appreciate it. There are so many cool new gimmicks and things to play with. Like, it's great. Oh, we have another octopus to buy. It's beautiful. That's going to be +2/2 to everything. And then pita bread, I'll put it on the sea lion. I was tempted to put it on the beta fish because beta fish plus the trumpet, the cherries is not great. But the sea lion doesn't have anything, and at least the trumpets are useful. So we'll just put it on the sea lion so it has something. As we... Whoa. Yeah, this dude's thick. How did he get so thick? That's a thick lizard. Okay. Well, ox is way thicker, so we smash. We smash super hard. Yeah, that wasn't even close. Okay. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is an easy victory. If you guys like games like this, if you guys want to see more content coming out with these wild strategies, perhaps showcasing all of these gimmicks and how to win with them, make sure to hit that subscribe button. But for now, have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you guys later.